Now that focus is pretty good. Right, I'm looking at the screen. Before I was on autofocus, nothing else, no eye detection or anything. Seemed to keep me in focus quite well. Now I've put it on eye autofocus. That's about as close as the focusing goes. Is about this close. And it's down on my eye. If I move, it goes to the other one. And remember, this is the 1.4 lens. I've put an external mic on so you can't hear the lens, because the lens is quite noisy when it focuses. But that is quite impressive. Let's go out and see what it's like out and about. Plus we'll take a few shots as well. So today I thought I'd come out and test out the autofocusing in film mode on the XE4. I tried it a little bit at home, but you've got to come out, ain't you, when you want to get some fresh air. So let's have a look and see how good the autofocus works in video mode. Okay, I'll just show you how I turn it on to video mode, and it's a simple way of doing it. I normally, hopefully the wind isn't ruining the video too much, but I normally hit the drive button, and then I just, as you can see at the top, it's stills mode. Video mode is at the bottom. Just push the joystick up one, and then you're down on the bottom for video mode. So I've had a few people say to me in the comments about the flip screen, and how I said in my last video that as far as I could see, the last firmware had stopped it flipping. No matter what I've been trying to do, I've been tipping it everywhere, and it isn't flipping up like it was before. Even if I turn it that way, it's still ready to shoot this way. You probably can't see it as well, but it is definitely not flipping. The image isn't flipping upside down. So my guess is it's fixed. I've used it for a full day and it's still not done it, and it's not doing it now. So we'll go out and shoot some stills in the town, and hopefully it still won't do it. If it does, I will let you know. Oh man, I picked a really good day to come out here. It's really windy. It did try and snow earlier, and it's bloody cold. But anyway, just want to let you know that as soon as the shops are all open and our lockdown eases a little bit, I'll make some more POV videos. So hopefully you're looking forward to that. And yeah, well, I'm looking forward to that because I really enjoy shooting those. Anyway, we're nearly in town now. So the easiest way for you to see which video footage is on the XE4, everything on the XE4 will be in colour and everything else will be black and white, okay? Plus I'll put some writing down what settings I had it on. In all honesty, I never ever use 4K. I only ever shoot in 1080p for YouTube. Most of the time, I don't feel the need for 4K, but I've done some 4K on here to show you what it looks like. I've done the 1080p, slow motion, it's 5x slow motion. You can go 240, I haven't done the 240, I think it degrades the image a little bit, so I've just kept it at the 5x slow motion. And all in all, I think they all look really good. So I'm just going to try and get some images down here. There's some barbed wire and that up there, and it's trying to snow. It looks pretty cool. This is with the eye autofocus. I'm at arm's length because this is only the 35mm. So, my recommendation, I really think that this camera would make a brilliant travel camera. It's the video is brilliant. The focus works really well, even on this 1.4 lens. So I would literally get like a thin pancake, 18mm, 27mm, or maybe like the kit zoom would probably go on here fine, and it'd make a brilliant travel camera. You know, it's great for stills, same sensor as the XT4, and the video is brilliant. Eye focus works well, and just general, like for video in the scenery, no problem. So a definite recommendation for me. Yeah, before I get into my final thoughts, guys, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up and ring the bell for notifications. Subscribe to the channel if you like what you see. I mean, I normally shoot sort of POV style and have a bit of talking and that on there as well. Kind of try and show you what I'm seeing on the street and if I think I can get a shot somewhere, that sort of thing. So if you like that, definitely subscribe to the channel. But yeah, this camera. So yeah, in the video I said it would be a great camera for traveling. I mean, it's not why I bought it. I bought it so it'd be a great companion with the V, but I'll be able to change the lenses on it, which I said in the other video. But I think if you're someone who does a lot of traveling, or you know, you go on holiday 3 or 4 times a year, I know that's not happening at the minute, but you know, it's great for, like, you know, shooting some video, the scenery. You can then put it on eye autofocus and video yourselves, and it takes great stills, especially having the same sensor as the XE4. So, I mean, yes, it's probably not aimed at the professional market. You know, you're looking at the XE4 X Pro 3 for that, but you know, I mean, you could use it in a professional manner, I suppose. But you know, I'm more kind of documentary, kind of street and family photographer, and yeah, for me it's brilliant for that. And as you saw, I'm using the 35mm 1.4, which isn't one of Fuji's fastest lenses as far as focusing goes, but it's got the wide aperture, which I really like. And you could use some of the newer 35mm, but ideally, you know, if you're going to do like a vlog type style with this camera, you want something wider, like the pancake lens that they make. I think there's an 18mm which is slightly thicker than the 27, slightly it's probably not much different to this once you take the lens hood off. I mean, that's quite small still really, but it's not really any good for, you know, if you want to do vlogs. You're too close. I was arm's length in that video, you know, and I'm filling the screen, which isn't really what you want to do. It'd be great to take on holiday, great if you just travel around and that, because it's small, you can have a couple of different lenses on there and it'd be fantastic. But it's also great as, say, a little backup if you're a street photographer and so, or you really like using the Fuji X100V, this would be a great camera to go alongside that, because you can change the lenses. So, I mean, I probably won't change the lenses. I mean, I might put a, I haven't got one at the moment, but maybe the 16mm, the smaller, cheaper version Fuji do. That's quite a small lens, which would be really good on there. So that, and the 35, but I use that 35 because that is my favourite lens. That's why I bought that camera, so I could then have a choice, if you like. Right, so that's the end of this video. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Hope you tune in for the next one, and I'll see you next time. That sounded alright, didn't it?